Okay, y'all, we have an update on Karmelo Anthony tonight, y'all. And I have to jump on here and let, my subscribers know, because I know you all were worried, just like I am worried about him as well. So I have an update. So let's get it, y'all. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, threes, and fours, thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Karmelo Anthony has been moved, y'all. I don't know where they got this lawyer from. I know he's from Texas or whatever, or he can work in Texas or whatever. But this lawyer seems like he's on the up and up. He is getting, the ball rolling fast. And I thought that he was going to be at this prison for a little while. But no, they have moved him again. So apparently his lawyer, his new lawyer, not the one that came up there and kind of sold him out. Okay, y'all? This new lawyer right here, Donnie Perales, I guess they put in for emergency move, and they have taken him out of that prison with relatives, allegedly relatives of y'all, Tallan Metcalf. Yeah, y'all, they had put him in a prison, allegedly, where the warden was first cousins to the father, I believe. Tallan Metcalf's father. He's some kin to them, first cousins. And everybody must have got together and made this happen, y'all. A lot of people were saying it's a conflict of interest. Why would you put him in that prison? They are going to do him dirty and this and that and that and this. Well, he won't be there. He will not be sleeping there tonight, y'all, because word on the street, he has been moved to another prison, y'all. So thank God for that. People's prayers are working. I told y'all we had to do something. People were saying reach out to, this person and that person and this and that and this. We also had, authorities jumping in the comment section saying you can do this and you can put in for emergency transfer and all of that. And that's exactly what this new lawyer just did. Put in for emergency transfer, got him out of there. And if he could move like that by even getting him moved, yeah, y'all, we all see the signs, and that this was the plan probably in the first place. This is why they was moving so fast to get him to that warden that's over the prison. Y'all, you can't make this up. But a lot of people can sleep well tonight. Okay, I had to put this up. Now I can get some rest. Looking at somebody else's baby is just like looking at your own baby. Okay, y'all? Especially when you know that he been done dirty. People were coming in my comment section talking about, well, what if it was your child that he about to have a paw session with somebody and they pull out a knife? My son is not a bully. My son is not a bully. So you cannot say, what if it's your son? Everybody, kids is not bullying other people just because of the color of their skin or because they jealous. It might not even be the color of skin. Probably was because he just jealous of them. Sometimes the kids are like this. My son was on the basketball team, and there were other kids on the basketball team that were jealous of him. And they were on the same team. You cannot take away jealousy. You cannot take away, how somebody is probably raised. I'm not saying that he got it from his parents, but he had to get it from somewhere. Because, even word on the street, even his twin brother said that his brother was a bully. So if your own family members are saying this, what more can you say? But anyway, shout out to this new lawyer, y'all, because he's doing his thing. And if he's moving like this, 9 times out of 10, this appeal is going to go faster than we think. So keep praying for Karmelo Anthony. please, please, please keep praying for him. He knows that a lot of people is in his corner. I'm sure he knows that now. Okay? And he probably knows why he was being moved by this time too. This is some crazy stuff that just took place, y'all. And a lot of people is saying that Texas, this is how Texas run things. They do whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want. And they feel like they don't care what the world thinks. But not this time. This is some bull crap right here, y'all. You don't come up on somebody and bully them just because you know, into whatever, judo and all of this other mess. And you want to, you know, show up and show out for the rest of the students by coming in on somebody. This whole thing seemed like it was a setup, including the person that lured him in that tent. That's another person that they need to seriously pay attention to. And I really truly hope that this new lawyer, you know, bring this all home when they do this appeal. That he didn't just pop up in this tent. He was, you know, he came in that tent because he knew somebody in that tent. And that same person that knew him out in the streets act like he didn't know him when shoulda could popped off. He was more concerned about recording it. And I'm going to just put this out there. If Karmelo was in the wrong, they wouldn't have never erased that tape. And that's the honest to God truth. If Karmelo was the one that started this mess and boosted it on and just made this person want to come at him, all of that would have been recorded, and they would have never, y'all, told that person to delete that tape. And that's the truth. We all know that. We're not stupid, okay? I also want to send a shout out to somebody I don't never send a shout out to. But Cardi B has been out here, y'all, going hard for Karmelo. She has. So I have to give it to her, give her her props when it's due. She has been going hard for this kid. Just like we have. So shout out to Cardi B for that. For real, for real. At least she doing something. Saying something. When we got so many others that's quiet as a mouse. You got, Denzel got so many videos all over the internet. Talking about, you know, trying to be this mentor to people and this and that. Where are you all when stuff like this happens? When you all have a voice out here and y'all are not using it. And it takes somebody like Cardi B to step up to the plate and say something. We got, what's her name? Azealia Banks. She running around here talking about good. He went to jail. Good. He this. Good. He that. And she don't know. She just messing up her own blessings. Because everybody looking at her sideways right now. People are wondering, you know, is it not enough blacks buying your music? You trying to cross over? You want other people to buy your music or something? Because a lot of people is looking at her crazy right now. But shout out to Cardi B. I have to say it like it is. You know, when you step up to the plate for situations like this, you have to give people their flowers. But y'all, keep him in your prayers. He has been moved to a safer place. Word on the street, he has been moved to a safer place. Okay, y'all? So, good night. Get you some sleep. And we're going to see what happens tomorrow, y'all. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. And also, shout out to this lawyer. Give him his flowers because he's doing his thing. He made sure that he was moved to a safer place and out of the hands of these demons. And that's exactly what they are, y'all. And I have to just put it out there like it is. And I don't care who unsubscribe or whatever. When you try to put a child in prison for defending themselves against somebody that they went to school for, and they martial artists or whatever you want to call them, on somebody that's half their size, and then he defend himself. Oh, he is just this maniac, this and that and this, whatever. Okay, y'all? And I don't care who get mad about it. And y'all be safe out there because there's a lot of ignorant people doing ignorant things. You know, people are pulling up on certain people and jumping out saying, were you on the, when you one of the jurors and they're attacking people, and then there's other people attacking people because, you know, this whole situation happened and people got mad about it. So please, y'all, be careful, be safe out here. There's a lot of stupidity going around on both sides, y'all. On both sides. It ain't just the whites out here, you know, acting stupid. It's some black ones out here acting stupid too. Okay? It ain't just some of the whites, it's some of the blacks too. They're doing ignorant things, and they are trying to start a race, WA to the R right now. This is what is being said. This is what's being pushed out here. Okay? Only thing I can do is pray on this situation, because, you know, I'm hearing so many things, y'all, and I don't like to put all the stuff out that I hear, but I do want to say this. We have seen similar things like this done over and over and over and over again. We've seen people's children go out of town, not make it back home. The parents get so much money through GoFundMes and stuff like this. And, you know, they make a lot of money off of certain things. And we find out later that, and I said this before, that some of them are Freemasons and some of them are Eastern Stars and this and that and this. We find these things out all the time. And I'm hearing similar things like this. You know, and they're saying this is what it takes sometimes for people to move up that ladder. You know, they sacrifice one of their little ones so that the rest of them can live lavish. Okay, I don't know if this is a situation, and I'm hoping and praying it ain't, but this right here, you know, he got a lot of prayer warriors right now that is praying for him right now. They are truly, truly praying for him. Because this is a sad situation. Like I said, he had too much going for him. He didn't go in there to start anything. He went in there to talk to somebody that he hung out with in the streets. That's what he went in there for. He sat down and he was talking to somebody he thought was a friend. And that person that he thought was a friend was not his friend, y'all. Because a friend would have said, I invited him in here. He's in here with me. They wouldn't have started taping and recording when a little commotion started. Okay, so this is why I feel like this was a straight setup, but I'm praying and hoping, y'all, that we're not going to find out later that this got ties to any kind of Masonic mess. Okay, because we done seen this over and over and over again, and I'm trying to, you know, hold out hope that the parents is not on that type of time. I really do pray that they're not. Because this situation is crazy. And sometimes this is what they have to do to move up ladders. But we shall see, y'all. We shall see. Okay? We shall see. We're going to keep our eyes open, and we're paying attention to everybody right now. Okay? But it looks like the right moves are being made. And a lot of people said they wasn't going to even keep on, you know, donating money toward him in his situation unless he had another lawyer. So this is what their word on the street. He has a new lawyer and he has been moved. Anyway, y'all, get some sleep because I'm about to get me some. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.